all these errors now. Yeah, so working from the top, created and created, whole load of failures, page rules. So we go into the zone. Actually, let's have a look at the API for this. Let's look at the API. Page rules. Page rules. This is the quick way of getting rid of page rules, by the way. So, bear with me 1 second. Page rules. Cool. So here, it's not a paged client. Oh. So, these are all the page rules. Those are the results. Array ID. So now we can go JQ, results, ID. Set, remove the quotes. Check that works. It does. So now what we're going to say is for Mark to, they're going to delete these page rules. Page rules /ID. So here's the API client. This is a delete. And page rules /rule ID. Done. And from here, there you go. It's deleting all the page rules out there. Cool. And the rate limits. Let's do the page rules and rate limits. So let's delete the rate limits as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go here. No, rate, red. Rate limits for a zone. List rate limits. So rate _ limits. This is consistent, isn't it? That they have page rules all one word, but they have rate limits and DNS records with an underscore. Here's the page. So we use the page client. Okay. And we want the ID. Take the quotes off whatever returns, yeah?
Yeah.
That works. It's a list of page rule IDs. Yeah, for rule ID in that command. Yeah. Do CF API client gotcha. Delete. Rate limits. Rule ID. Boom. To be honest, if you take these rate limits out, you might upset someone, but the impact will be minimal. No one will really notice. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you do it in the production zone, will it do an impact?
Deleting and recreating these won't have a major impact because the amount of time it takes for you to put them back anyone who noticed can just retry what they were doing. The main thing is that the site doesn't become unavailable during that period. So I've just deleted all those rate limits, yeah?
Yeah.
So now I'm going to go back here and rerun this again. Because what this is trying to find is the desired state, yeah? So we've eventually got to let it find the desired state by going in, running it. When it fails to create, delete. And then validate that you've got only the things you want to have. For example, one of the things that gets duplicated is the log push jobs. Yeah, I'll show you that in a minute. When you do an import, this job always gets replicated.
Mm-hmm. And 6 to create.
See? 26 to create, because most of them already do. Weight limits, page rules. It's what we deleted, so let it do it. What was it? Failed with one of them. Which one is that? Oh, manage firewalls. Yeah, that's another one we'll need to delete and recreate. That's done and failed on that one event. Go back to the Cloudflare. Firewall. What you'll see here, yeah. Notice how all the rules are listed twice, yeah.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is get rid of them, yeah. The other thing we've got to do is rate limiting rules. See, they're all in those classic ones. Just remember, with rate limiting rules at the moment, that is a new rate limiting rules. The old classic one down here that's going to be deprecated is all down there, but it is there. Don't be fooled by that, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I need to delete that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And all these will do is delete detections. We're going to recreate them. This won't impact the service to do it, yeah?
Yeah.
And the other one that I needed to do, I want to show you, was a login, yeah? So you'll see now that we've got two log configurations. Again, delete them both, yeah?
Both.
Yeah, because how can you tell which one is the one you just created with Terraform? There are ways, but the easiest way is just delete them both, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Rerun the Terraform again, yeah?
Yeah. Mm.
Do to add, it's going to add log push job on the firewalls. They're the things that we just deleted. We're going to confirm and apply them. Oh, what happened there? Okay, that's interesting. So, oh, they're still there. That's what it is. Okay. So now what we've got to do is get rid of that rule set. So, go to the API. Firewall rules. So I need to get rid of rule sets. Rail, rate, register, WAF. It's different. So yeah, we zone rule sets. That's it, zone rule sets. List zone rule sets. So zone ID, rule sets. This is why this API is so neat, yeah? Because what was that? Rule sets without an underscore. Yay for consistency. So you see you've got one there already. So this one here, I now want to get rid of this rule set. So we're going to just delete. Check we got the right one. We have. So we can go back now and change that to a delete. That rule set's now gone, so we should be able to do a clean run of this Terraform. And after we've done this, we will have completed the migration. I think we wasted about 15-20 minutes looking for a DNS ID that didn't exist, because it was a Cloudflare ID, not a Route 53 ID. But in just under an hour, we've migrated that in.
No change. We might need to create rule
It
sets
hasn't
again.
finished yet, mate. Still planning. There you go.
Yeah.
Manage rule set. As a guy from IBM told me, and it stuck me with forever. Good advice. Yeah. If you think you wait long enough, wait a bit longer.
Yeah. The guy.
There you go. Created. Happy days. Migration complete. Yeah, and now everything is under Terraform control for that zone again. So,
Yeah,
any questions?
before it was in Terraform site.
Yeah,
Yeah, right now it is not a Cloudflare zone, Terraform zone. So before importing it, I mean exporting it, it was in the Terraform site.
yeah, it was already. So I've already created the workspaces. There's a process for that, but the importing into the workspace is just this process. All the existing zones already have a workspace. If you create a new Cloudflare zone, you would have to create a new workspace with this. Willa and Muftal can help you do that, but you basically clone all the settings in here. The things that you need to do is replicate the settings across here. Make sure you got all the same variables here, that you know the values of the API key and secret access key, so that you can fill them out. Yeah.
Yeah,
And if you do that, basically just create a new zone workspace that references that zone there, and then off you go. Yeah.
yeah,
And when you first create it, it will create the zone for you if it doesn't exist. You don't have to create it in Cloudflare first, but if it does exist in Cloudflare, of course you can then import it as we've seen today.
yeah.
Right, I'm going to stop sharing there. That's nearly 1 hour, 20 minutes of me